Again, please don't call me arrogant because what I'm saying is true. I'm European champion, so I'm not one of the bottle. I think I'm a special one.
Throughout football history, no manager has consistently guaranteed success like José Mourinho. That's ironic because less than 6 months ago, he was sacked by AS Roma for failing to achieve the club's goals. But with the Fenerbahçe fans excited about his appointment as their new head coach, will he transform the club back to the best team in Turkey? Or are we about to witness another third season curse? Since he won the Champions League at FC Porto, José Mourinho has won trophies in every single club he's managed, bar Tottenham. He ended Chelsea's 50-year wait for a league title, then went on to win the treble at Inter Milan. This earned him a move to Real Madrid, where he won the league with a record 100 points. He rejoined Chelsea and won another league title, then went to Manchester United, where he won the FA Cup and Europa League. Unfortunately, he couldn't break the Tottenham curse as he was sacked just a week before the League Cup final. Then, he went on to win the Conference League with AS Roma, thereby becoming the first manager to win a major European trophy with 4 different clubs. He was named Portuguese Manager of the Century and became the first manager to spend more than £1 billion in transfer fees. But how did a manager with such pedigree end up signing for a club like Fenerbahce? I mean, no disrespect. When Mourinho signed for AS Roma, the excitement and expectations for the Roma fans felt like a god had come to live amongst them. This undying love and faith was repaid as he guided the team to win the European Conference League. Since this was the club's first major European trophy in over 60 years, Mourinho instantly became a club hero, a messiah sent to take them back to their glory days. Although his style of play wasn't attractive, no one cared because the trophy did the talking. His second season didn't go according to plan as the club lost the Europa League final against Sevilla in a controversial fashion. But despite accusing the referee of robbery, the signs were there for all to see. Roma weren't playing well, and there was no trophy to paper over the cracks. His third season went as everyone predicted. AS Roma was playing like a club with no identity, and the results equally matched their displays on the field. But the club and Mourinho hit rock bottom when their fans turned against the team after an embarrassing loss against AC Milan. Believers turned into doubters, and the Roman god was now a mere man. Inevitably, he was sacked, but barely 6 months after this unfortunate ordeal, Mourinho has agreed to become the head coach of Fenerbahce on a 2-year contract, with an option for a further year. But now that he'll be coaching in Turkey, what will a Fenerbahce team look like under Mourinho? And more importantly, what will be the fate of the players currently in the squad? Throughout his coaching career, José Mourinho has had a distinctive style of play. He's always prioritized results over beautiful football, which has worked for him very well. However, many of the players in the current squad might not fit his style, and if history is to tell us anything, it doesn't look good for them. For a manager who has spent over £1 billion in transfer fees, I'm sure Fenerbahce assured him of buying his type of players before he agreed to join them. Mourinho likes physically strong and energetic players who will obey his instructions to the latter. But with the likes of 38-year-old Dzeko and Dusan Tadic as major attacking options, this squad is nowhere near physical enough for a José Mourinho team. One thing is certain, there will be a major overhaul of players, but will Fenerbahce have enough funds to spend? That's something we'll find out eventually. But with so many players potentially leaving, how quickly will the new set of players adjust to the style and demands of José Mourinho? When a coach goes to a new team, it is expected that the squad he inherits and the new players he signs take some time to learn his style of play. For some, it takes some months, and for others, it takes more than just 1 season. But unlike the Pep Guardiolas and Mikel Artetas, who need months to teach their players inverted tiki-taka tactics, Jose uses motivation, psychology, and insane man-management skills to extract every last bit of fight and energy from his players. For those who can't keep up with his demands, he simply discards them and finds someone else to do the job. This approach makes sure his team are in tune with his style in the shortest time possible. After all, results over aesthetics. However, getting the players to play his way is one thing. Bringing in instant success is a different matter altogether. Looking back at the just concluded Turkish Super League season, Galatasaray won the league with 102 points, Fenerbahçe came second with 99 points, but the third best team finished with 67 points. This shows that the only competition Fenerbahçe has in the league is Galatasaray. In every other league, 99 points is more than enough to win the championship, but because of how consistent Galatasaray were, it still wasn't enough. Although Fenerbahçe kept on alleging unfair treatment by the FA, evidenced by their walkout of the Super Cup against Galatasaray, they still kept pace with their bitter rivals. But one thing is certain, the Mourinho signing will bring back belief and trust from the fans. Within the team, much needed stability and confidence will emerge as Mourinho weaves his spell on the players' psyche. Backed by the support of the fans and Mourinho's magic, Fenerbahçe will be in a prime position to go toe-to-toe with their rivals, Galatasaray, again. And if history is to repeat itself, it is guaranteed José Mourinho will lead this team to a trophy in his first season. But one question remains, will Mourinho elevate Fenerbahçe to become the best team in Turkey, or will the third season curse strike again? If you look at Mourinho's career as a coach, there has been one consistent pattern in most clubs he's managed. His first 2 seasons at these clubs are usually successful with the trophies to match, but the third seasons are always horrible. Poor performance and results lead to either a sack or he just quits altogether. This has happened consistently, that most people allege Mourinho has a third season curse. Others look at things more tactically and say it's because the players always get mentally and physically drained by the third season. However, for a team to be called the best in a country, it has to consistently outperform every other team in the league. Look at Man City, just as an example. No one can argue that they're the best team in England. I mean, they just did the 4-peat. But for Fenerbahçe to achieve such success in Turkey, Mourinho will have to defeat the one thing that has haunted him all his career, the third season curse. However, history hasn't been kind to him in this matter, and I'm not saying it's impossible, but the chances of Mourinho dominating the Turkish league beyond 2 seasons are slim. Mourinho's managerial career has been like that of a footballer, starting from the bottom as a rising star, then going to the top and gradually declining to the bottom with age. But if there's anyone that I would back to return Fenerbahçe to the top of Turkish football, then it's the serial winner, Portuguese coach of the century, and the special one, José Mourinho. Still, Mourinho might have struggled with a curse all his career, but it's nothing compared to the time a ball ruined the biggest tournament in the world. Click on the next video to find out.